welcome to my home again, and today I'm going to show you the ketupat. Hey, ketupat. Okay, this is the ketupat in conjunction with the Aidilfitri, or you might call it Eid in Europe or in the western part of the world. Eid, in conjunction with the Eid, we always have this ketupat in our home. Okay, it is actually made out of coconut leaves. See those coconut leaves? Yeah. Now, these were made by my wife. Okay, and this type of the ketupat is called the ketupat bawang, or ketupat. There's no translation in English for ketupat, so you have to use the word ketupat for ketupat itself. But bawang actually is onion, because as you can see, it is slightly shaped like an onion. See, right, like an onion. Haha. So now this is done annually, okay, once a year. So to be able to remember and memorize the step to do it is an art. Okay, you have to have the passion to do it, and that is how you can memorize all of the steps to do it. Okay, this is the hard one, bawang. I'm going to do one named ketupat satay. Yeah, you know satay, the meat or chicken or out of beef or mutton that you skew on a piece of stick, satay. Okay, so I'm going to do that one because that one is simpler. Anyway, the last time I did it was about 3 years ago, so I will try to remember and memorize back and recall how I do it. If I can manage to do it, I will show you how to do it. Okay, so let's get on to it. Okay, let's do this. Right, I'm going to take one of these coconut leaves. Okay, let me show you how does a piece of this coconut leaf looks like. Okay, see, like so. As you can see, there is a bone here. We call it bone, or maybe a stem, or what you call it. Now inside here, if you open it, it's like a flap. Okay, the whole coconut leaf is like a flap, like so. So actually one of these can make one ketupat, but first you have to take off this bone. Okay, right, so firstly you use a knife and you poke it here, right at the start of the bone there, and you pull it down. Okay, you want to get rid of this hard part, yeah, like so. Oops. Okay, now make sure that you don't hurt the leaf. You just want to take off that bone. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, now when the bone is out, actually this bone you can use it if you have a lot of this. You can tie them together and it became like a broom, traditional broom. Yeah, yeah. Oh, in fact, this is also used if you dry it up, you clean it up. Okay, you can use it to skew satay. Yep. Okay, now you have taken the bone off. Now this becomes 2 pieces, right? Become 2 pieces. Now okay, you have to excuse me, I have to do this one first to recall back the step of doing it. Yeah, while I'm doing this, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, why do we have to get prepare ketupat during the Eid or Hari Raya? Okay, ketupat is actually filled with rice. Okay, raw rice, and when you already put the rice inside of the ketupat, you boil them, okay, until the rice is cooked, and tada, ketupat is made. Okay, now let me try it first, okay, because actually I'm trying to recall the steps which I told you that the last time I did this was about 3 years ago. Okay, so I hope that I can still remember the steps. Firstly, to do this ketupat, your hand must be nimble, or is that the correct word? Nimble. Okay. Okay. Now sun goes in under the corner. Okay, the ketupat is when it's done, you just cut it like you cut a cake, and you take out the cooked rice inside it, and you enjoy it with rendang or what other things, rendang or kuah lodeh or sambal kacang, and it's very delicious. Yeah, if in fact if my wife cook it, I'm going to show you, okay, how to eat it. Yes. Okay, now so we got that right, I think so. Yeah. Okay, now let me see. Yeah, actually when you did it like a couple of times, you will get the steps right. But if let's say for you, if you didn't do it for like myself 3 years, then it's going to be troublesome. Okay, let me see. Did I get it right? Maybe. Now you can find the modern type of ketupat that is made from plastic. Okay, it is the rice is filled inside an edible food grade plastic, and what you do is you just buy them from the convenience store or hypermarket, and you just boil it in hot water, and when it's done, yeah, you just enjoy it like this traditional ketupat. But the feeling, I mean the taste of it, the flavor of it is not the same, okay, because the original one is made and cooked in coconut leaf, and the fragrance from the coconut leaf is marvelous, right? It's marvelous. Okay, now see, trying to not to mess this up. Let's see. Okay, if I can do this, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, but again, this is the simpler version of the ketupat, which is the ketupat satay, and it's not the hard one like the ketupat bawang or onion ketupat that my wife did just now that I showed you. Okay, it's taking shape now. All right. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, now what I do is I have to. Okay, now because it is made out of strips of leaves, coconut leaves, yeah, and you need to, after it's done, you have to insert rice into it, right? So all of these holes, right, the joints, it has holes, so you have to make sure that all the holes are tight so that no rice bits will escape from inside of it. Yeah. Okay, now make sure that there's no holes. There are no holes inside it, so you won't be having bits and pieces of rice on the floor or on the table or even inside the pot that you are cooking it, and it's gonna get messy. Okay, yeah, I did it. So this is the ketupat satay. Okay, but satay, there's a little bit of holes also. Still there are some holes. I'm trying to tidy up, fix it, make sure that I can there's no holes, and at least I minimize the holes. Yay! There you are, the ketupat satay. So what you do is okay, you see this opening over here? This is we call this the tail. Okay, this is the neck. Right. So when you open this up, okay, and you use your finger and you just press it like so. See, there is an opening there, right? There's an opening there, and then you take handful of rice and you pour inside it like so. You pour inside that, and you can you fill the ketupat shell. Okay, we call it the shell. Like half of it. Okay, half of it will be filled with rice, and the other half you leave it empty, because when you cook it, when you put it in hot water, you boil it in a pot, the rice inside it will be cooked and it expands. When it expands, you don't want it to be really filled with the rice, and it will end up the content will be hard and not enjoyable to be eaten, right? So half filled with rice, half filled with air, at least until you cook it. There you are. Okay, now let me show you how to do it. Okay, now let's start. Okay, I will try to show you how to make this ketupat satay. Okay, now I've deboned these leaves, and we have two pieces of this, and if you can notice, okay, on each piece of leaves there is these different shades of green. Yeah, over here is the lighter side, over here is the dark side. Also on the other side, the other part of the leaves, okay, lighter here and line of dark green here, right? So what you do is, first you take one of that, okay, make sure that this darker shade is on your left, and using your right hand, okay, you just put it right there like so. Okay, you just leave about 5 inches to the bottom here. Okay, and then you wrap your hand with the leaves like 3 loops. Okay, 1, 2, 3. In fact, 3 lines, but if you see at the back there's only 2, so 3 on the front. Okay, you call this front because it is facing you. Okay, first part. Okay, now you take the other one and make sure that the darker shade is on your right. Okay, and as you can see, the net of this first leaf is at the bottom, but for the second one you put the neck of the leaves at the top like so. Now you just leave this with 5 inches, but on the second one you put like leave it another extra inch, 6 inches to the top. Okay, now you wrap your hand, 1, 2 and 3 like so. Okay, now so you have the first arrangement like so. Okay, now this is the you have to take this focus on the steps, because this is the tricky part. Okay. Okay, firstly, with the leaves on your right hand, the neck part, the tail part there. Okay, see, now you put it inside. Okay, put inside of the second one, the whole loop like so, and you, for the second loop on your left hand, you put it to the top. Okay, it's all about alternating the weaving of it. Okay, see, like so. Okay, right, now on the second loop on your right hand, because you can see that the first one is going under the second leaf, so this one will be going over. Okay, over the first coil of the leaf on your left hand and goes into the side, into the other side, like so. See, it's protruding here. Okay, like that. Now, okay, make sure that you don't release this bit over here and also this bit over here. Okay, this is the fragile part of the leaves. If you let it go, then you will lose this, you will lose the shape. Okay, now you take the neck part of the left hand here and you bend it. Don't bend it until it breaks. You just like kind of bend it like so, and still it is like a loop. And then, okay, remember to alternate. Okay, like you can see that this part over here is under the first leaf that is from my right hand, so this one should go over. Okay, over this one. Okay, and after that, when it's over here, you go under that part there here. Okay, and you go. Okay, now, okay, that is done on this part. Now remember, you still have one neck part on your right hand. Now since this is going over, so this one you make it into a loop like so, and you go under here. Okay, go under and alternate, goes out here, and you go over this part here, over here, right? And then finally you push it under here. Okay, it's all about alternating your weaving. Okay, now you're already starting to get the shape of the ketupat. At this moment you will have the shape of a fish. See, this is the dorsal fin, and this is the bottom fin, and these are the tails. See, right? So what you do is you slowly turn it upside down like so. Okay, now I'm telling you that for the tail part is done. Okay, now you have to just lock them together with the balance of the neck that you have. Okay, the necks here. So these are the tails. So this neck part, you have to position it opposite of the tail. So this one should end down here. Okay, so now you can see that this is going over and under and over, right? So again, it's all about alternating the weaving. So you take the neck on your right here and you go over, because this is okay, this is over, so you have to, this is under, sorry, so this one should be over, under and over. Yeah. And also, okay, turn it the other way around so that you can see where you're going with the last part of the neck. This one, I mean. Okay. Now, since this one is going over, so this one should go under, under, and over, and under. Okay, now this seems to be okay. See, it's supposed to protrude like at least like this. So I need to where's this one? I need to give it some balance. So we okay, now this one should go there, but I need some to make it a little bit longer. I need to trace where I can get the balance of this leaf so that I can feed it. Okay, so this tail there, okay, you just push it a bit, see, so it goes like so. So now this one actually goes here, so you push it there. Okay, you push it and you pull it over here, see, because the tail and the neck interconnects. Okay, so when you're feeding in from the tail, in the end you will get the balance, a longer neck, see. See, in the end you will get, ta-da, yay, so you got the shape already. Yeah, okay, so now as I've mentioned, is those holes there, when you do the weaving, you don't want those holes, those big ones. Yeah, the rice would escape. So what you do is you pull where it is needed. Okay, and in this case the neck is a bit short, but it's okay. This is the second one after 3 years, right? So what you do is from the top, okay, you pull from the top, you pull, and see, when you pull here and it goes on top over here, right, you just pull, see, when you pull on top here, this one goes in. Okay, when you pull this down here, you see this will go in like so, and in the end, okay, in the end it is there, and you pull here from the bottom, okay, until it reaches the tail. See, these are the balance there. You just pull this tail and see, you got this tied there. Haha. So how about this other tail here? So it should be here. Okay, you just pull this part there and pull at the bottom, and this bottom goes on top here. When you pull the top, notice this part here will go in. See, when you pull this in there, okay, and in the end you pull the sorry, this is not the end, the second end. Okay, when you pull the end, see, this interconnects here to the tail over here. So when you pull this, see, it is tight, there's no holes. Yeah, so there we got it, ketupat satay. So if you can see, the different size of it. Okay, I got this cute one because the width of the leaf that I've used is about 1 inch. See, so it ends up with a smaller satay, ketupat, sorry. And the big one, each of the leaves is about 1.25 or 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch. So it is like 20-30% bigger than this one. Okay, so basically there they are. So again, where do you put in the rice? Is here. You pull this neck here, and you see this, you just push this with your hand, and you can see the door there. See, you can just take like so, one hand here, and you take a handful of rice, and you just trickle it down, and it goes inside there. And remember, always fill your ketupat with half filled with rice right there, and in this case the big one, right half there, right? So when you boil it, it won't go so hard, and it bounces off the wall if you throw it to the wall. Okay, so there it is, a tutorial of how to do the ketupat satay. I know that you can't get any coconut leaves if you are in the west, but yeah, Silver Fox, again, if you come back here, I'm going to make you this ketupat, especially on during the Eid, and I'm going to treat you with a nice ketupat with rendang or sambal kacang, you know, peanut sauce with sambal. I can already taste it, by the way. Okay, so by the way, today is the, hold on, 27, 28, 29, 27, 28, 27, 28, 29, 30. Today is the 27th day of the Ramadan, so that's another like 3 days until Eid. So on the night of the 30th, the last day of Ramadan, we are going to boil this. After it's filled with rice, we're going to boil this so that by the time of 1st of Shawwal or the morning of Eid, we already have ketupat for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Basically, when it's Eid, this is what we have during Eid. We're gonna enjoy this during the morning, the lunch, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm talking nonsense because I'm recalling all of the taste, the goodness of this, right? And oh yeah, this type of this year of Eid, we're going to spend it again during the MCO. Okay, it is just been announced that Malaysia, the whole country, will be put under the MCO, the Movement Control Order, because of the pandemic COVID, right? So everybody is going to celebrate Hari Raya, Aidilfitri or Eid in their own home. We are not allowed to visit any friends or family, so we're going to stay at home and enjoy our dishes. Yeah, how about if I enjoy? Yeah, let's celebrate Eid this year in my home, but through YouTube. All right? How about that? Okay, so that's a deal. Okay, I'm going to see you on the 1st of Eid to show you what we prepared for ourselves in this new and strange normal, in this MCO, celebrating Hari Raya Aidilfitri at home with me, my wife, and my son. That's it. Okay, doesn't mean that we cannot celebrate it. We're going to celebrate it together, but through YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again next time during the 1st of Eid. Until then, good night. Cheerio.